okay now. I just checked Thingy, YouTube. Beep, 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 dee, dee. Okay. Yes. Hello. Hello, everybody. So, welcome to the Uke Revolution Live. This is a live lesson for the Nina Simone. Well, I mean, she made the famous recording of it, right? Nina Simone song, My Baby Just Cares for Me. Originally by, I want to say Walter. I have W on the song sheet. Walter Johnson and Gus Kahn, famous lyricist from the kind of jazzy age. So in this lesson, we will look at the chord shapes, and actually I'll just pop them up on the screen right now while I'm running my mouth. Here they are. Don't panic. I'm going to show you like how to navigate some of these bigger chord shapes. And we'll look at how you can strum it, like the intro that you heard just now. I have the intro walk down riff. Bum, 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 bum. And there's a little outro turnaround thing. So I tabbed both of those for high G and low G. And we're going to look at, of course, the two different parts of the song. There's a part A and a part B with a lot of jazzy changes. And I think that's it. If you're watching from the future, I do chit chat and like answer questions and stuff in the live stream chat. If you're watching from the future and you want to just skip to the different parts of the lesson, there will be timestamps added shortly after the live stream. So you don't have to watch the whole thing. If you don't want to, you can skip around and find the part that you need, or you can skip directly to the play along at the end. I'll put on that little swing beat again and we'll play the whole thing with a little beat in the background that you can play along if you don't want to do the lesson part and learn the song, if you want to just kind of wing it. Yeah, so let's go. If you want to get the PDF arrangement, it's in the library for members on Ko-fi, and you can check out that in the link in the caption. You can also just buy the single arrangement in the store there, and there's some freebies in the store too, so check it out. Check it out, guys. Yes. Chit-chatty moment. Here's one reason that, I had a hiccup with the network again this morning. The power was out for about half an hour, like an hour ago. So I was on the edge of my seat going, do I have to reschedule a live stream again? It's really frustrating. Like, I don't want to reschedule it. I want to do it now. And, so one reason I'm leaving the rice fields of Campot and moving to the big city is so that shit like this doesn't happen as often as it seems to happen out here in the rice field with random power cuts and network, like bad Wi-Fi network, and even the cell data, like it's not that great. So I found an apartment yesterday in Phnom Penh, and I will be there from the 1st of September. Yahoo! But a few more weeks out here in the sticks. Okay, let's talk about this song. So we're in the key of A. We got some kind of weird chords going on. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Right. Good old. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Demi. Thanks. Yeah, I will share a little bit on Instagram if you want to see the new place. It is really cool. It's really cool. It has this like awesome checkerboard floor. I think it's going to be interesting for live streams to just live stream around different parts of the house. Major lifestyle upgrade. Looking forward to it. Okay, A. B minor 7. You're going to bar the 2nd fret. I've put 2 E7s in here, and I'll show you why later. Here's the regular E7 and the F sharp minor. The next 2 chords are on the same fret, E7 and C sharp 7. So it might help when you have an E7 nearby a C sharp 7 in this song, if you use the 4th fret E7. So you bar the 4th fret and you put your middle finger on the A string of the 5th fret. To make the C sharp 7, all you have to do is move your middle finger to the C string. So we got... That's not all the way on. E7 and C sharp 7. And then B7. So B7, we're barring the 2nd fret, and you've got a middle finger on the C string here on the 3rd fret. And then these look kind of scary, but I'm going to show you. They come together. They come together in the song. I've put a second inversion or shape of A, because this one fits with these 2 chords when they come together in the song better than like a regular A does. So this A flat, I'm going to make a little miniature bar on 3 strings of the 3rd fret, and then your middle fingers on the E string of the 4th fret, and then your ring fingers on the G string of the 5th fret. So this is A flat, and then if you move it up, you see this A shape. It's the same shape, but it's on the 4th fret. So you move this up. This is A. And then again, this F sharp is the same shape as these 2. So you don't have to move any of your fingers. You just move the whole thing down to the 1st fret. F sharp. So these guys come together, and you spend at least a bar, 4 beats on each one. So it's not that fast. It's not that fast of a change. Like you're here on the A flat, and then you go here on the A, and then you go here on the F sharp. There's one place I think where it's not this same little progression. It's an A and an F sharp, and sometimes I use this A, because then you've got like your pointer finger as an anchor to make the F sharp with 4 fingers instead of the bar shape. So you would have your pointer finger on the C string, your middle finger on the A string, and your ring finger on the E string, and then your pinky on the G string of the 3rd fret. Sometimes, like by muscle memory, I do that, but usually I'm using this bar thing because I think it's a bit easier. But everybody's different. If you want to use 4 fingers for any of these big shapes, A flat, A, F sharp, you're still just moving around that same position to different frets. So you do you kitties. That's all the chords. And then I'm going to put them over here somewhere. You can still see some of them in the meantime, and we look at some of the chords. I know it looks like a lot. I just put them all in the same, the same image, but we'll go like piece by piece here. And we've got for the intro, and this is also the first line of part A and part B. This little riff, A, B minor, E7, this is what I would call home base for this song. If you get lost when you're playing it, you need to regroup. You need somewhere to come back and just sort of collect yourself. I would say this little riff is that place. So we have A for 4, B minor 7 for 2, and E7 for 2. I say it on every live stream. I'll say it again. In between all these forward slashes is 4 beats, usually. If it's otherwise, then I'd tell you if it's different. So we have 4 beats of A, and then B minor 7 for 2, E7 for 2. And we repeat that. And that comes at the beginning of each part of the song. So for part A, we're doing that little thing. Then we have A for 4, and then A for 2 again, F sharp minor for 2, B minor 7 for 4, E7 for 4. And then we're going to stretch out the changes a little bit more. We've got C sharp 7 for 8, F sharp minor for 8, B7 for 8, and E7 for 8. So in the arrangement, in the PDF that I made for this, in the lyrics section, because there's so many of these kind of random places where a chord has 2 beats, especially here with this A, this always throws me off a little bit, like when I was practicing this and making this arrangement. So in the lyric section, I've made the chords that only have 2 beats in italics. They're italicized. I was trying to put in all the little like hyphens to make I'm like, this is just looks confusing. So chords that have 4 beats are just regular type. And if they have 8 beats, they're there 2 times. And the chords like the B minor 7 and E7 that have 2 beats, they're in italics. And I'll put some lyrics on the screen later so you can kind of see what that looks like on the arrangement. If you don't have the arrangement yet, or you're thinking about it, or you're not going to get it, whatever. So let's play this little section with just a down strum and go really slow. I'm going to squeeze my little chord hand in between here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, B minor 7, E7. I'm already slowing down. You can use the regular E7. I'm just using that 4th fret because I like it. 2nd line, A, F sharp minor, B minor 7, E7. Then you just pop that middle finger up there. C sharp 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, F sharp minor, 5, 6, 7, 8, B7, 7, 8, E7. Yes. So something to note, towards the end of that little practice round, I started like lifting the squeeze of my chord hand because we got a lot of big shapes. We got a lot of bar shapes. So you're going to want to give, especially your thumb, like give your hand a break. And it makes it more rhythmic. If you're lifting, you're not taking your hand off of the neck or off of the strings. You're just unsqueezing. I'm like exaggerating the motion right now so you can see it. And it's going to make it more rhythmic and it's going to give your hand a break. I feel like there was some sort of other thing I was going to say about chord changes. Nope. So this is the My Baby Don't Care for Shows, My Baby Don't Care for Clothes verse. And then part B is, what are the lyrics there? Liz Taylor's not his style. That's that section. So in part B, we have A for 4, B minor 7 for 2, E7 for 2. We're doing the same little riff. And we repeat it. Then we have A for 8 on the second line here, B minor 7 for 8, and then we stay on the B minor 7. So it's going to feel like we're on the B minor 7 for a long time. B minor 7 for 4, and then we're doing that walking through these chords that I explained with the bar shape. They all have the same shape. A flat for 4, A for 4, F sharp for 4. B minor 7 for 4, E7 for 4, A for 4, B minor 7 for 2, E7 for 2. And the ending on the last time that you do this is a little teeny bit different. I will, I didn't even tab the chords for it. I'll explain it later. I'll have to go back and put it on the song sheet. Yeah, I should do that. Because the last part B has a little bit different of like an outro, and I just realized I didn't do the little chorded part for it. It's on the lyric part, but it's not on this chorded part. We'll look at it later. Okay, so let's play through this part B. I'm thinking about that issue right now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 on part B, strumming down we go. A, B minor 7, E7, A, B minor 7, E7, A, and just hanging on the A, 5, 6, 7, 8, B minor 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. Third line, stay there. A flat, A, F sharp. E7, A, B minor 7, E7. And that last bar like walks us back to the verse. We've already started doing that same riff again with the A, B minor 7, E7. So I'm gonna actually, as I did that, I was thinking in my mind, I'm like, I should put the little outro chords so you can see it. Actually, I'll add it to the caption. Excuse me. I will add it to the caption later because I left it off of the images on here. Let me find it. Let me see how different it is. Real quick. I think I put it on I put the lyric part. Let me do. So it's a little bit longer than that. That part B is a little bit longer. Let me see. Oh, okay. We're doing that. Baby. Ah, okay. I can explain it with these. But it will be easier to look at. I'll put it in the caption later too. And on the song sheet later. So at the end, we've got... Yeah, we're getting into the lyrics already right now because I want to like amend this tiny mistake that I made. Okay. It's coming. Let me show you. A baby just cares for me. What's that? Oh. This one. Do, 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 do. Okay. And let me close this one and this one. Yes. So this is the end of the song when part B comes back around. I'm going to have to put it right over my face so I can show you what I'm talking about. Live TV. Okay. So we have on the part B, when we get down here, these last two lines. This is the outro one. This is the second time that it comes around. I wonder what's wrong with babies when we're doing that A flat, A, F sharp thing. And then we're on the last line here, right? My baby just cares for B minor 7, E7. And then actually we go back to that A and the F sharp. This is where it's different from the first part B. So we're playing this line, B minor 7, A flat, A, F sharp. Then we play B minor 7, E7. And then we go back to the A and play the A and F sharp again. And then we're ending the song. We've got B minor 7, E7, A with this little tag if you want it. So it's like you're just going back and repeating the A and F sharp before you come back to this line. So later, after we look at the strum patterns, we look at like the parts with the lyrics. I'll put that part up and we'll play through it. But just to show you how the ending's a little bit different for that part B. Okay, strum patterns. So I tend to use this first one mostly if you were here for the intro, the little 5-minute timer counting down, and I put on a little bit of this song. I was using this strum pattern in that intro thing. So this is down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up. I would call this a shuffle strum because this is kind of a shuffly song. Down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up. I'm just on an A. Down, up, chunk, up, 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 down, up, chunk, up. You can use... Hi, Philippe. You can use something similar. Down, up, chunk, down, up, chunk. We're taking the up out. So that is down, up, chunk, down, up, chunk, up, chunk, down, 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 up, chunk. You can use an island strum. But for those places where chords have 2 beats, it's a little bit more difficult to use island strum for that. You can use island strum, down, chunk up, chunk up, 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 down, chunk up, chunk up. If you have a place where there's 2 chords in a bar, like the B minor 7 and E7, and you have to change faster, you can use island strum, but you're going to use down, down, chunk up, down, chunk up, chunk up. You're going to do down, chunk for the first chord, and then up, chunk up for the second chord. Down, chunk up, chunk up. I'm just demonstrating on a B minor 7 and an E7, just like in the song. B minor 7, down chunk, E7, up, chunk up. Down, chunk up, down, chunk up, chunk up, down, chunk up, chunk up. So I preferred this one, and it's more like the original production anyway. There's a couple of places we can do a stop where you just stop strumming. I'll show you that when we get to the lyric thing, which is now. But going forward, I'm going to use this down, up, chunk up one. You can also just do a really simple down strum like we were doing for the practice. Down, 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 down. And that is especially good for when you are just trying to kind of master the changes in this song, because there are a lot of changes and a lot of big chords. Let me make this a bit smoother. So, as noted earlier, these italicized chords, those are the ones that have 2 beats, and all the other ones have 4. I think this makes it pretty simple to follow without having to like memorize exactly which ones are 2 beats and which ones are 4 beats. So we will gather around that little riff, the A, B minor 7, E7. A, B, E, A, B, E, A, B, E. And you can do the standard E. Totally fine. I tend to do this one on the 4th fret because you're already barring the B minor 7, so it just follows. It makes sense to follow it with that one for me. All right, here we go. My baby don't care for shows. My baby don't care for clothes. My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for F sharp minor, cars and races, B7. My baby don't care for stop, high tone places. I surprised you with the stop there. But here's one place that we can do a stop. You're going to just stop strumming. You can keep strumming if you want to. It's your rendition to stylize for yourself. But in the Nina Simone version, and this arrangement's very much following the Nina Simone melody phrasing and stuff like that. We have a stop here, and I don't think they play anything, but technically it's 2 bars of E7. So you could just stop on this E. Wait. High tone places, and then you might strum one time on high tone places. I don't know, it's up to you. Or you can kind of bring the strum pattern back on this one if you want to. My baby don't care for E7, high tone places. And you can do a little chunk if you want to keep the beat. High tone places. So there's a lot of different things you can do. It's up to you. If we're following the Nina Simone production, the band just drops out there and waits for her to sing. The same thing for the where the chords are placed over the lyrics in this arrangement. I really followed what Nina is doing. Every singer will do it a little bit different. That's including you. That's including me. I might do it a little bit differently than it's marked here today, but I'm going to try to do it how it's marked so you're not getting confused. And her phrasing somewhere is really, it's a little bit difficult to follow because it's so unique. Just so you know that's coming. I'm going to play through this one more time because we'll get 2 times with the part B because they're different, the 2 different part Bs. So let's do this one again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, A. B minor, E7. Okay, here we go. My baby don't care for shows. My baby don't care for clothes. My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for cars and the races. My baby don't care for high tone places. The following chord is an A. Yeah, so in that time I did it, I messed up because I didn't quite do the same phrasing she does on Cars and Races. That's why we like to hear humans sing stuff, because they do it different every time. Let's look at part B. Oh, I gotta show you the little riffs too. Okay, I just remembered that. Let's see. So in this one, remember we have this thing coming up with the A flat, A and F sharp. That's a little bit tricky. And get a little sip of coffee. Coffee break, everybody. Maybe I should put a timestamp, says coffee break. Coffee break, breathing break, water break, whichever break you want. Finger break for your chord hand. Okay, I'm going to try to slow down a little bit. A, we're going to get back into that little riff. This is actually the tempo of the song. I'm watching the tempo indicator on my loop station. So I'm just going too fast anyway in the practice. Okay. Here we go. Liz Taylor is not his style. And even Lana Turner's smile is something he can't see. Stay there, third line. My baby don't care who knows. My baby just cares for me, for me. Bow, bow. The bow, bow. I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to do this last line one more time. Wait, I'll do the last 2 lines because I think I kind of flubbed this a little bit. I'm not sure. Let me see. The last 2 lines on B minor 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. B. My baby don't care who knows. My baby just cares for me. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. That piano thing that she does, I was listening to this last night. I'm like, wow, this piano solo is great. Who is this on piano? Like, I had the stupidest moment. I'm like, wow, who is that? It's Nina on piano. Really, Brooke? But But that she does this bow bow thing at the end of part B when it goes into the piano solo section, and it's just an E7 chord and an A. It's just placed on certain beats. So if you want to do it, that it's on the, I figured this out last night and I forgot. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. The E7 comes on the and of 3. So it's like it's a half beat late. Usually it comes on the 3. And the A is still on the 1. She's just accenting those 2 chords. And you'll hear it when you hear the recording. If you want to kind of mimic that, A, B, you would do your 2 beats of B minor 7 and then wait 1 second to play the E7 on the and of 3. So we've got the A for 4, the B minor 7 for 2. You're waiting a little bit longer to play the E7. The E7 comes on the and of 3 instead of on the 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and A, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1. I would just kind of strum them down. The A on the 1, B minor 7 on the 1. Wait, 1 and 2 and 3. The E7 on the and of 3. And the A on the 1 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1. Ooh, I clipped the mic. And you can make even more rhythmic if you do this E7 with an up, down. And 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, B minor. And 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, B. E7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1. Just like throwing a little trick in there because it sounds cool in the original. So I'm trying to think of how we can do it on the ukulele. It's a little bit tricky to throw in and then come back in with the chords, but I want you to know I'm thinking about it. Okay. And speaking of that piano solo section, it's just part A and part B. It's the same chords. If you want to play along with Nina, you're just playing. You go directly from the end of part B, that B minor 7 and E7. Why won't this move with me? Okay, this one. And you're just playing this part A and part B, just like this. And you can play along with Nina, and she will solo, and you will be the rhythm section of the band. Let me see. Okay, we're going to look at... We're going to look at the part B that comes at the end with the lyrics. Because it's a little bit different. As noted earlier. And I made a little suggested ending. The ending in the original production, it has a little piano outro riff that I tabbed. I'll show you in a minute. But it just ends on A, and she does this little deedly 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 doo. It's all A. So if you want to do kind of a standard jazz ending, we've got the A on me is a bar. And then we've got A for 1, E7 for 1, and you can end on A major 7 for a little jazzy sound, or you can just end on A. So when we get down here to the end, we've got the regular pattern with the A flat, A, F sharp. Then we've got all of these for 4, B minor 7, E7, A and F sharp for 4, B minor 7 for 4, E7 for 4, and you end on A. If you want to, you're going to add this little thing on the end. I will add the thing on the end right now when I play it. Two, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, E, A, B, E. I forgot to start singing. Okay. Here we go. Liz Taylor is not his style, and even Liberace's smile is something he can't see. Is something he can't see. I wonder what's wrong with baby. My baby just cares for my baby just cares for. My baby just cares for me. A, E. And I should tell you what A major 7 is if you want to use it. It's the first fret, the top 2 strings. This is the spot here on the next to last line with the A and the F sharp. That's where I tend to use the A regular position, and then I pop these fingers down to play the F sharp. I think if you want, let me see if this works. Yeah, if you want kind of an easier workaround for this, you could play F sharp 7. It's a bar chord on the 6th fret instead of playing F sharp. That will work here. It's F sharp 7's barring the 6th fret, and then your middle finger is on the A string of the 7th fret. So you'd have the A here, A. It's a little bit easier, I think, than doing the big 4-finger chord position. Where you do the one with the bar. That's actually an easier change, isn't it? Why do I do this? Why do I do this with all my fingers? Why am I doing that to myself? So you got options for changing there. A to the F sharp bar position. A to the F sharp 7 up here on the 6th fret. Or A, torture yourself and use all 4 fingers. Yes. Okay, let me see. What did I want to do? Oh, show you guys the riff thingies. So the intro one is kind of like a piano bass line sort of we're mimicking. And I just show you the chord names that correspond with where you are in the riff. So if you have a low G, I don't have a low G this morning, but just kidding. If you have a high G, we're up here on 12. So that's like, even on this concert, I have a 12, and I have a dot for it. It's the last dot on my neck. 12, 11, 9, 7, 5, 4, 2, 7, and then it repeats. Bum, 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 repeat. Do, 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 do. Yeah, so it's this 2 times, ending on the 12 on the A. 12, 11, 9, 7, 5, 4, 2, 7, 12, 11, 9, 7, 5, 5, 4, 2, 7, down. My baby just cares for clothes or shows, doesn't care. And if you have a low G, you can do it down here. You can do it down here anyway. It's up to you, even if you have a high G. 0, 4, 2, 0, 2, 1, 4, 0, 0. And again, repeating this to make the intro. 0, 4, 2, 2. Yeah. I always forget this 0. I was practicing this earlier. 0, 4, 2, 0, 2, 1, 4, 0, 0. Just giving you like a rundown. Definitely, if you're like me, especially you're a little bit finger style challenged, you'll have to practice it, of course. I just want to show you what it looks like and sounds like real quick. And we're going to do the same thing for the outro riff. The intro riff I think is pretty easy level. The outro riff is a little bit harder because it's faster, but it's fun though. And we're doing some of the same things. So if you have a low G, this goes. It's a little like piano noodle turnaround she does right at the end of the song. And cannot play it that efficiently, but let's see. The low G one. 042021421100. These last three notes, if you're holding an A chord, it's just those bottom three strings. Actually, it's for the 2100. For those notes, if you're holding an A chord, it's those four strings. 042021421100. So once you get to that last two, you can hold an A chord, and it's just arpeggiating the four strings. Makes it a little bit easier. If you have high G, so you don't want to play this one because it skips up to the octave. We're staying right around these top frets. Something looks wrong there. I have to go back and check it out. Wait. 12, 11, 9. 12, 10, 9. Oh, no, that's right. Oh, no, it's wrong. What did I do? Oh, I know what I did. It's like the most awkward time of the lesson is whenever I try to do finger-picked riffs that I've tapped. This one has, I think this has a tiny mistake. This 10 should not be here. Yeah, I probably hit the wrong button on the Tabber app. So this 10 should not be here. I gotta go take it off later. 12, 11, 9, 12, 10, 9, 11, 9, 9, 12, 12. Yeah, ignore the 10 that's on the C string here. A. So if you can manage that little noodle, you play it right after she sings, right after you sing me. Me. This is feeling crazy right now. Okay. Right after you sing me, hit the A chord and you do the little noodle. Me. A. Just A's. Okay, cool. A couple things to fix. A couple things for me to fix. At the moment, we are going to do... I'm going to put my little shuffly beat back on. And we're going to play the whole thing. And... yeah, I'll put this up for everybody. If you're not following along with the arrangement at home, you can follow this, because we're going to do intro, part A, part B, and then we're going to do part A, part B instrumental, just like in the original production. And then we come back, we do part A and part B again. This part B on the outro will be a little bit different as we went over, so it won't be on the screen, but most of this stuff is on the screen if you want to play along. Otherwise, if you remember, you're following along on the PDF. And I got to open mine up too, so I can follow the lyrics. Something you can't see. Ooh. So this song was cool because it was a very early Nina Simone recording. It was fairly obscure. And then in the 80s, 30 years after it was recorded, it was featured on a perfume commercial and it went into like the top 10 in the UK. The song was just suddenly really popular 30 years after it was recorded. It had a little renaissance. Let's go. And we're going to gather around the little, my iPad is up in your face. I'm going to gather around the, the A, B minor 7, E7 intro here. Might play it more than once. A, B, E. So this is the speed of the original. And here we go. My baby don't care for shows. Baby don't care for clothes. My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for F sharp minor, cars and races. B7. We're on the last line of part B. My baby don't care for stop. High tone places. Part B. Taylor is not his style. And even Lana Turner's smile is something you can't see. Third line, part B. My baby don't care who knows. My baby just cares for me. So we're on part A. Second line, A. Third line, C sharp 7. Part B. Part B. Second line on the A. B minor 7. Stay there, third line. A flat. Last line. And then we're going back to part A, like right away. Baby, my baby don't care for shows. And he don't even care for clothes. A. He cares for me. C sharp 7. My baby don't care. F sharp minor. For cars and races. B7. My baby don't care for. He don't care for high tone places. Liz Taylor is not his style. And even Liberace's smile is something you can't see. It's something he can't see. I wonder what's wrong with baby. My baby just cares for A. My baby just cares for, that's F sharp. My baby just cares for me. And I did the little AE7, A major 7. Yeah! Yay! Okay, that went okay. When we got to the second part, I'm like, oh, we haven't visited these lyrics today. What are these lyrics? Almost the same, but different phrasing. Okay, yay! That felt today kind of like a hot mess with some mistakes in the PDF, but I'm gonna add some stuff to the caption and of course update the PDF right after the live stream. And if you came in kind of late for the outro there, the end of the song, this might have been confusing. We talked about it earlier in the lesson. It's a little bit different at the end. That's it. That is it. My baby don't care. Who knows? I might do it one more time. Actually, I just want to check something real quick on here. Oh, okay. Somebody left on the live chat, in the live chat of the messed up stream. Actually, I need to go delete the messed up stream so people aren't watching it and getting confused. Somebody, Dr. Andre typed a really nice message congratulating me for 3 million views. And I'm like, did that happen and I didn't realize it? It happened a while. I think it happened a while ago. Okay. Yeah. So thank you for the message, Andre. I forgot to. I wanted to say something on the live stream when it started because he left a message in the chat before the live stream started. But I think it was a while ago, and I'm like, oh, did I just pass 3 million views? Right now? I'm like, I think that sounds familiar, but it happened a few months ago. Yeah, yes. Congratulations to us here at the Uke Revolution. That's you guys included, because of course, if you weren't watching, I wouldn't have 3 million views. That's cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your support. Oops. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done today. Let's see. I'll be back later this week with Erykah Badu, I think. It was actually a song that was voted in a while ago, like months and months ago. And I'm like, eventually I'll put this on the channel. Yeah. So everybody have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for tuning in. Happy strumming and stay funky. And I'll see you the next time. Bye.